artists and operators. We'll get away from the feedback here. Let's go over here. Welcome to our 10th annual Juried exhibition. So it's our honor and privilege each year to celebrate the art and creativity of the local artists outside of our gallery, and to acknowledge the work and efforts of a local organization doing good for us. So I do want to give some thanks to some of our own members that helped put this shindig together for everyone. First, our man behind the computer, our electronic records keeper slash photographer slash man with a checkbook, John Slee. And our two chairs for the event itself, Becky Soria and Liz Consa-Spencer. Thank you. So this year we had a whopping record for us, 295 artworks brought in from 155 artists. These were whittled down, as you see, to 62 pieces selected from 54 artists. So how this works is the artwork up front, 50% of your purchase price goes to the artist. And the other 50%, I'm going to have Liz Consa-Spencer tell us about that. Liz.
When we first started doing the juried shows, we decided that it would be a great idea to do community outreach at the same time. And so our first charity partner was the Houston Arboretum. And since then, we have partnered with women's groups, education groups, children's charities, and a couple of times with animal organizations. And this year, we decided to throw the baton to Rescue Bank, which is a fabulous and wonderful and close to my heart charity. I had the honor and privilege a few years ago, just through a women's group that I belong to, of meeting Elizabeth Asher, who is the executive director of Rescue Bank. And I'm going to let her tell you just a smidge of their story so that you are familiar with the wonderful work that they do. Elizabeth?
Thank you so much. Rescue Bank, rescuebank.org, by the way. We have wonderful information on our website. But basically, we are a pet food bank. Our business model is that of human food banks. So we rely very heavily on manufacturers to have short-dated product, rebranded product, and mistakes like maybe kibble that comes out the wrong color. And we're happy to take that and to distribute it all throughout the United States. We have 25 distribution centers throughout the United States, and we work with over 2,500 animal rescue groups to receive those donations. And you can read more about our mission statement and how we choose those groups on our website, again, rescuebank.org. We also respond to law enforcement raids and major disasters. I think that y'all are probably familiar with major disasters. Last year we responded to Hurricane Harvey, Hurricane Irma, and Hurricane Maria. And in fact, we worked with FEMA to deliver over 1 million pounds of pet food to Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. We're very proud to say that we are still in Puerto Rico and we are still handing out pet food to animal rescue groups. We actually had made Puerto Rico our mission before the hurricanes, and we were working with 4 rescue groups. That has now expanded to over 30 rescue groups. And we are making it our mission that Puerto Rico will now be a permanent distribution center for our organization. And we're very proud to support their work. Locally, we work with about 60 animal rescue groups in the Houston area. And so your help tonight and throughout the month will support these rescue groups. I've looked at a lot of the artwork here tonight, and it's just incredible. I do have a few favorites. If you would like to see me afterwards and make a gift, I would certainly appreciate it very much. Thank you so much for supporting RescueBank.org.
Along that line, on Tuesday, July 17th, we're going to start a pet food drive kickoff. So we'll encourage folks to bring in, their donations of pet food for the rescue bank. And, drum roll, not quite the drum roll, but I'm going to turn things over here to Becky Soria, who's going to introduce our juror for this evening.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Archway Gallery. I am Becky Soria, one of the members of the gallery, and I'm very happy and very tired. We worked many days to try to put this together. It came as a beautiful thing. I'm here to talk about Diane. This year we've chosen Diane, Griffin, Gregory, and I'm going to read a few things about the bio, very short, but needed. Diane has a personalized consulting, coaching, and curatorial services, as well as grant writing to individual artists working in all media and to the nonprofit sector. She was a founding partner and then principal of Casey Gregory Associates, consultants for arts and culture. Between 2005 and 2017, and from 2005, she was administrative director of Houston Center for Photography. Gregory was employed at Art League Houston from 1992 to 2000 and held various positions, including interim director. She holds a BA and a French BA and a studio art from the University of St. Thomas, Houston, Texas. Currently, she's a member of Houston Heights Association, as well as Art Table, a New York-based professional group of women for the arts, and serves on the Advisory Council for Texas Photography Society. So that's Diane. But when I contacted Diane and asked her to be our juror, and she said yes, she had no idea that we were going to present her with 295 pieces to choose from. Wow! But she put her hat on, went to work, and finally chose 61 wonderful works. 62. Oh, I'm sorry, 62, no, 61. Okay, 62. And this is what we have here as a wonderful exhibit. And thank you so much, Diane, and here's Diane.
Thank you very much. When I walked in and I saw the number and the quality and the variety, I was like, what am I going to do? But as I looked through everything, I found things falling into little groups. Whimsy, photography, painting, figurative painting, acrylic painting, and then all of these wonderful sculptures, this three-dimensional variety. So I was like, I'm home again, because I have a background in studio art that covers a lot of those media. And it's one of my favorite things to do, to put it together, to make a beautiful show. It's what I wanted to do for all of the art league, the Archway participants, because this is really, really important. Getting your work out, getting it seen, taking a risk, knowing that, oh my gosh, there's so many other people that are going to be out there, but you're doing it. So I hope that you can enjoy the whimsy, the sculpture, the photography, the acrylics, the oils, and the paper sculptures, and the fabric, and all of these varieties, because that's who we are. We are creative individuals. And this is our way to shine. And you all have done it beautifully. Thank you for letting me be a part of your success.
Let's give out some awards, okay? All right, we're going to start with a few honorable mentions first.
Okay, the first honorable mention is Debbie Bradley. Yes, exactly. Perfect.
Oh, wait.
Debbie, can you stay up there?
Debbie.
Second honorable mention goes to David Olivares. And his work is right here. This is David's work. Next honorable mention is Diane Rosaz. She's traveling. Next honorable mention is Susan Sheets. Last but not least, honorable mention is Gary Watson. This photograph is on the back over here. All right. Third place goes to $150. Habibah, Haugstad. I think this is back over there. Wonderful.
Songs from my childhood.
Yes, songs from my childhood. Don't miss it. Second place goes to Judith Shamp.
$250.
Oh, yes. The jewel of the piece that's over the jewel case. I love it. First place to Betsy Evans. $500 for that.
Right.
Wow, thank you so much.
We're still folding them, but we will have the official program cards up at the front desk with all the entrants and the awards. Couple announcements before we turn off this part of the program. We mentioned the food drive, the 17th. Late night pie, which will kind of merge with kind of closing exhibition. Another opportunity to come out with your family and friends will be Saturday night, July 28th. And then just a reminder for our regulars, our exhibition openings in August and September, we're moving from the first Saturday of the month to the second Saturday. So August, we're returning to White Linen Night in the Heights. And then the first Saturday in September is Labor Day. So take note of that. Diane, I thank you so much. Everyone. And we have the tip jar at the bar, and we're also enjoying the wonderful music by Bradley's wife from the Alley Theater on keyboard. So enjoy his work as well. Thank you, everyone.